Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Raw recap. Yes, ladies and gents, welcome to hopefully a new structured type of Raw recap. We are going to blast through this like lightning in a bottle that's captured at sea and discovered and opened next to a golf course. We are going to fly. Oh, the electricity. So Raw, SmackDown invades Raw, Survivor Series card changes, Brock Lesnar accepts Jinder Mahal's challenge. There was a other matching with cruiserweights. No one cares about that though. Come on guys, let's blast through this. The main things. So how did Raw start? Raw started with Kurt Angle coming down to the ring after his triumphant return to wrestling. After 11 years away, he didn't go to TNA. Let's ignore that. He didn't do that. Let's ignore that. Ignore WCCW. Ignore the Indies. 11 years since he's wrestled. He hasn't been in the ring ever. Jesus. Anyway, so he comes down to the ring. The chants are coming thick and fast. You've still got it. You know, this is awesome. You suck. That one is really only a wrestling niche thing, but it's okay. He announces the Survivor Series matches. There's a video on this channel. Go watch that video. It's a bloody good video, right? And the Miz interrupts, and the Miz says, "Yeah, you should resign after what you did. Talk about being impartial, Jesus, right?" But instead, Kurt Angle goes, no way, Jose. He doesn't bring down No Way Jose from NXT. That doesn't happen. So ignore that I said that. But he says, no, not doing that. So instead he sets up a match with The Miz and The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro, against Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and the also still there for the day, AJ Styles. So we get a nice opening match. The crowd are loving it. They're loving life. Who wouldn't? AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose, and Seth Rollins go over here. They defeat Miz, Sheamus, The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro, whatever you want to call them. Cesaris, maybe not that one. It was a good match. Got the crowd going. Got them pumped. I was excited. And then all of a sudden you hear. I stepped away from the microphone because, you know, that could have been pretty damn loud. You hear a massive explosion. Kane's music hits. The big red machine comes down to the ring, back on Raw, and he clears house. And he gets on the microphone, and then I start to lose interest because Kane shouldn't really be talking about the microphone. He's not a microphone person. But it's okay. He drops a promo and says, "I want challenges. I got rid of Braun Strowman. I got rid of the biggest guy in the roster. I want some more challenge. Give me challenge." So who do we hear? We hear Finn Balor's music. He comes down to the ring. Oh, the crowd is going cray-cray, and in a good way. Oh, it's awesome. Kane destroys him. Like, literally destroys him. A lot of people on the internet were like, what's this about? I don't want Finn Balor being destroyed. He's like the best thing on the roster. It's okay, guys. It's okay. A, it's only Finn Balor. It's not Demon Finn. And B, Kane needs this. Yeah, it's all good. He plants Finn Balor. Kane needs to be built up. It's okay not to have 50-50 booking. So, good. I'm excited to see where Kane goes. Awesome. I'm buzzing. Then we get a rematch of last night's Asuka versus Emma match. This was a lot better, though, because Asuka won quickly. I'm very happy with that. The Asuka lock is being sold like it's the plague. Amazing. Very, very happy. And then we get Elias Samson. I love Elias Samson. I love how bad he plays guitar, because I know he can play guitar well. I love how bad he sings when I know he can sing better than that. He absolutely destroyed the Green Bay Packers, and it was amazing. The heat that he got. Oh, it was crazy. But it's great because it's setting up a match and a feud with Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan comes down to the ring and, does really well. He gets a massive pop. He's working. Elias is putting Jason over like a machine. He beat Jason Jordan by hitting him with it. I mean, technically, Jason Jordan won, but Elias did win. Because he hit him with a chair, and the welt that was on Jason Jordan's arm. Oh my. Oh, there's pictures on the internet of that welt. It is dangerous. Oh, it's so painful. It's crazy. It's cray-cray. So, good, happy. I'm happy with that. And then next, we get Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar. Oh, it's so buzzing and it's so happy to see them because Lesnar is happy to be doing bugger all. Obviously, Heyman's happy to be on the microphone. He loves a microphone. I love a microphone. And Heyman's idea here was basically, hey, look, Braun Strowman, I sold him. He's awesome. Hey, Samoa Joe, sold him. He's awesome. Roman Reigns, sold him. He's awesome. Who the hell is Jinder Mahal? And we know he's got a point. Who the hell is Jinder Mahal? He was in three-man band like a year ago. What the hell is he where he is now? This is good though. It's starting a good feud. Heyman's amazing on the mic. He's always good. That man could drum up a match between the Yeti and Bastion Booger, and people would be hyped for it. So awesome, awesome, awesome. We then got a match. We got a match of Sasha Banks versus Bayley versus Alicia Fox. To decide who leads the Raw Survivor team. Alicia Fox wins, which means she is now the leader of the Survivor Series women's team, which is kind of cool, except she shouldn't really be there, but it's alright. It's cool. She'll lead it. It probably means that Raw isn't going to win. And then, in my opinion, the best thing of the night, and that's kind of maybe a bit sketchy, but we got a 10-man cruiserweight between Enzo's posse, the Enzo World Order, the New Enzo Order, New World Enzo, newer more, I don't know. Between Enzo's posse and the good guys, Kalisto and that lot, really funny. Enzo lost his voice, so he got Drew Gulak. Drew Gulak? Who's he? Got him to read his script. Very funny, absolutely hilarious, very well done. Kalisto, Cedric Alexander, Rich Swann, Grand Metalik and Mustafa Ali. They defeated Enzo Amore, Drew Gulak, Tony Nese, Noam Dar and Arya Daivari. Good solid match, really sold the cruiserweights. Seriously guys, watch 205 Live, definitely worth the watch. But then we got the big thing. Shane comes down to the ring with SmackDown Live, surrounds the ring, surrounds Kurt Angle and just says, under siege. Kurt Angle scampers to the back and then we get, it's like half an hour of just SmackDown guys going around the arena and beating up every single guy. Any single competitor they found. Good guy, bad guy, everyone's beating up. And it really was solid. Really, really good. He brought the superstars at the end of the night. Shane wrapped up the show by promising to bring the same superstars and decimate the remainder of Raw coming at the following pay-per-view. I really liked it. I think the only issue is you had one of the biggest babyfaces in the company, Shane McMahon, leading a renegade. That bit didn't really work for me. But the idea, really good. Loved it. Excited for where it goes to. And you know what? I was buzzing to see SmackDown because SmackDown were Raw going to invade? Who knew? I didn't know. It was very exciting times. But that was Raw. That was Raw in about 8 minutes-ish. So, yeah. Why don't we get on to SmackDown? It's a SmackDown review! Oh yes, SmackDown Live. Always my favourite show. I always more enjoy SmackDown. It's only 2 hours long. I mean, come on. So McMahon comes back, that's how it shows with his music. The fans are chanting welcome back. It's his first time on SmackDown Live since Hell in a Cell. He's selling the injuries still, which is awesome. I'm really happy about that. Then he gets interrupted by the most arrogant Sami Zayn I've ever seen in my life. I mean, so well done from Sami here. Mucho respecto to him because he really nailed this. But Sami enters the ring and tried to explain how they need him. How SmackDown's Survivor Series team need him and need Kevin Owens. And Shane goes, you know what? I'll put you in a match. So at the end of the night, there was a match between Sami Zayn and Randy Orton to decide who would be in the team. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Then go away to break, come back. We have a match between the New Day and Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin, the new guys for the Usos. The Usos are at ringside as well. Great match. These two just proving that they can just go and go and go. And the Usos on commentary, awesome. Love the Usos. They're great on the microphone. Gable and Benjamin won. They had to kind of win, to move this forward. Really funny. Absolutely love it. But I was buzzing for what was next. And what was next was the Fashion Files. Reservoir Dogs. They did a version of interrogating James Ellsworth. Very, very funny. Very happy. And supposedly next week they're doing Stranger Things. So buzzing. So the best bits are there. We had Fandango saying, "We're both Mr. Pink," which is hilarious. Um, the Bean Brothers is silent. I love all of it. I love the Fashion Files. It's the best thing in wrestling right now. And it's not even wrestling. We then had a match between Baron Corbin and Sin Cara. Baron Corbin and Sin Cara. I got a bit bored here, not going to lie. Went on Twitter. But Sin Cara won by disqualification. I mean, it wasn't the worst thing in the world. It's progressing it. It's getting somewhere, I guess. It's making Baron look really vicious, which is what it should be doing, which is awesome. The only issue is that Sin Cara, he really isn't a quality option as a long-term challenger, but it'll do what it does. It's bridge a gap, I guess. But then we got AJ Styles versus Sunil Singh. We ended up Jinder Mahal got sent back. AJ decided to just it was a very much a squash match. AJ won, of course, building up to that big thing. Some memorable moments here were the Singh brothers mocking Paul Heyman. They called themselves the advocates for Jinder Mahal. That's hilarious. Mahal said that he's dominated Randy Orton and wrestled Shinsuke Nakamura. Sort of true, I guess. It was good. The whole segment was actually quite good. This is probably the best mic work ever from Jinder Mahal. A lot more natural, a lot more convincing. Really genuinely seems quite fired up, which is awesome. Really buzzing to see. And you know what? Not having to do the whole racism angle really helps him. We then had a fatal 5-way match to decide the captain of SmackDown Live's women's team. Becky Lynch won this via submission. Awesome. Becky Lynch made Carmella tap. Happy. The best thing about the whole thing, though, was previously there's all these women standing there in a row, and Daniel Bryan says, "Oh, all of you will be there competing for our team. You will be the Survivor Series team for the women." Lana steps forward and goes, but there are 6 of us. And Bryan just goes, yeah, not you, Lana. Hilarious. Makes me very happy. Yeah, awesome. I like the segment. It did what it was supposed to do, and I'm happy that Becky Lynch is finally getting a push. Really happy about that. We then saw Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode cross paths to announce that next week they're going to have a 2 out of 3 falls to settle the score. Really happy with this. I kind of am getting what Ziggler's doing now. Now he's not mocking all the entrances. I get it now. It's fun. It's cool. And it's really getting a lot of heel heat, which is exactly what you want because you're trying to put Roode over as much as you want. And then we got to the main event. Keith Orton versus Sami Zayn. What a haluva guy. It was a good match. They go in at the end. Kevin Owens comes down to try and interrupt, but instead he distracts the ref, and in a payback for last week, I guess, Sami Zayn gets low blowed by Randy Orton. I said inverse of what happened last week. Orton wins the match. Orton's in the SummerSlam team. Things to take away. That it was a strong showing for both of them. Really good chemistry. I think Zayn might work. I think he'll still be involved in the Survivor Series match. I think he might work as a heel. I didn't think he would originally because he's such a babyface, but I think he might work. But needless to say, that was Raw and SmackDown in about 14 minutes. Hopefully this is a bit more snappy, a bit more on edge. Let me know what you think, guys. I personally thought that this was a good combo. I think Raw was better just because I love the invasion thing, and I know it's cheesy, I know it's corny. And I know I really probably shouldn't be all up in it, but I absolutely love it. I can't help it. I'm all one for that sort of cheesy and corniness. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Tell me what you think of this format. More importantly, tell me what you think of Raw and SmackDown. Who won? I'll put a poll out on Twitter. To follow me on Twitter, it's just at WCCW Podcast. I'll put it's somewhere on the screen right now. And I'll put a link in the description below. But until next time, guys, have fun, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye then.